A man has been trapped in a car for 2 days. There was no food or water in the car. When he was thirsty, he drank his own urine. When he was hungry, he ate old newspapers in the car. At this moment, the car owner suddenly called. It turned out that his car had been stolen 28 times. In order to enhance the car's security features, he had completely modified the vehicle. He reinforced the car body with steel plates, and purposely installed soundproof and bulletproof glass. Moreover, all the operating systems in the car could only be remotely controlled by the owner himself. The owner deeply despised such a despicable behavior. That's why he used this special method, to punish those who steal. At this point, the owner raised a question. If you found out your child stole something, what would you do? The man felt this approach was too extreme. He didn't answer the question posed by the owner. Instead, he abused the other party arrogantly. But the owner didn't pay attention to the man. In order to punish the man, the owner turned on the air conditioning in the car. The man didn't mind at first. He was quite comfortable in the cool breeze, but soon he realized something was wrong. At this time, the air conditioning speed was getting stronger and stronger. The man quickly started shivering from the cold. Helplessly, he could only put all his clothes on, then use newspapers to block all the air vents. But these didn't have much effect. Before long, the man was curled up on the seat, frozen. At this moment, the owner called again. He also asked the man to answer that question again. Fortunately, the man had already become alert. He said he would send the child to the police station, but the owner didn't seem satisfied with this answer. He believed that the father should bear responsibility for the mistakes made by the child. Just as the man was at a loss, he saw a traffic police officer walking in. The man shouted for help desperately in the car, but the officer just stuck a penalty notice, then turned around and left here. Time passed bit by bit. It started raining outside, and the man could only lean against the car window, hoping someone would show up to save him. At this time, the owner's call came in again. He hoped the man would behave himself. As long as he revealed his identity information, he could provide the man with a water source. At this point, the man had lost the right to resist. He told the owner all his information. So under the owner's guidance, the man did find half a bottle of glass cleaner. But he couldn't care about that much. Directly drank all the glass cleaner. On the third day, the man's wounds began to fester. He kept begging the owner to let him go. The owner didn't want to let the man escape easily, but considerately turned on the heater for him. The man quickly couldn't stand the heat. Just as he passed out, the owner's plan had truly begun.